Good morning, folks. We're back at the factory today. Got a busy day. We got the sugar shack finished, so we're going to get that delivered. It's sort of a unique delivery in that we have to add something to it on site, which is our cupola upstairs, and that's finished now. So I'll show you how this functions. It's really cool how simple but effective that is. But I'm feeling rotten today, but I can hear my wife in my head. Suck it up, Buttercup. We got this crazy sort of nasal cold today. So I don't know if anybody else out there is getting crushed by that, but doesn't matter. We got buildings to move. So bear with us, bear with me and my voice today, but we're going to be pretty busy. And then we're also going to move the office to Angus today so I can start hosting people and not have to drive all the way over to the factory. So looking forward to getting some work done today, but check this out. Okay, so you have to use your imagination. The evaporator is right here in the center of the floor. We have a need to get air, steam specifically, out of this building, right? So here's what you can do when you're thinking smart but simple. We've got some really simple rope and pulley arrangements up here. And those doors, when we go to open this thing, it's really just a couple of nails here. So we undo this rope. So now this is loose. And when I pull on this, just give it a tug, the door closest to me opens up. And then we have a chain here that's multiple lengths. So now that that rope is pulled, this whole side is gonna let steam out of the room. Do the same thing over here. This is so smart and so simple and so foolproof. So that's on, this door right here is on a magnet, right? To keep it closed. So you just give it a tug and it goes open. Pull it to the tension you want with the chain over here. And now this whole top is opened right up so that the steam can get out of here when we're going ripping with our with the evaporator going. So it's really smart, really simple, really kind of foolproof, and now all that air can get out of this building. And when we're done, the steam stops flowing. You just let it go, and it comes back, and the magnet catches it, and now it's closed again and weatherproof. So cool, so simple, really neat. Well, some days we get into sticky situations. Today's situation is snow, slush. I am amazed by this machine. No way. Come on, mule. We got a skiddy in the back to help push. Sorry folks, things got hairy there for a second. So we got the mule trying to get up a slushy driveway. It's like 10 degrees out today. We do have a skid steer back here that we can give it a nudge when we need to. But like, as always, this machine is just like unbelievable what it can accomplish. We got a ways to go, so I'll be back. So here we're pushing with the skiddy and the mule spinning at the same time. We're getting there. This is a steeper hill than it looks on video. Well, you've seen us in some sticky situations before. You've never seen us go over a bridge with water flowing through it. Might as well document this action. If anybody can pull this off, it's Greg. This is wild. Well, folks, it's super warm, it's wet everywhere, it's slushy, it's muddy, but guess what? I wish I had taken more film because Greg is like an absolute wizard. But we got this building right up onto this pad in the worst possible conditions. Mud, ice, snow, slush. There's twice as much water coming through here now as there was when we were working. But now we got the sugar shack back in the back 40 of this remote property in parts unknown Ontario. This is a very unique build for us. So you can see the cupola on top. We've shown you a couple of videos of this before. It's worth showing you on the back too. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna hook up a vacuum line system back into the maple part of the forest. So we built a couple of holders back here out of pressure treated material. So those are gonna hold ICB totes. We're gonna put holes right through the wall so they can gravity drain or pump into the evaporator and not have to handle the material. They may also use buckets just to get started and get things going. So those are nice and strong. They'll hold 1,000 liters of sap each. And then when we go in here, you may want to move that machine, bud. So in the sugar shack here, this hole in the ground is going to get filled full of aggregate material. And then that's going to have patio stones on top of it. The evaporator is going to sit on there. So we've got the chimney pipes all ready to go. I got to show you the coolest thing. Now that we got these working, I know I showed you earlier, but the doors flap open. On each side. Just a little magnet holding that on there. Pull this one too. And now, oh, that's bright. Now we got these opened up to let all the steam out of the top. And when we're finished, we just let her dangle and the magnet grabs. Hang the chain back up on the top nail. Same thing over here, there's 2 nails. So open his bottom nail, close the top nail, let her swing. Perfect. Hang the chain up here. And now we're all closed up. Pretty cool, eh? We built a sugar shack. You want one? Check us out at HighlandOutBuildings.com. You can call me anytime, 705-309-9088. Please don't ask me to deliver in 10 degrees midwinter with all the mud and the slush and the snow. But it is nice having a machine around. Gave us a help getting up the hill, but look at all the water coming through here. It's wild. This has been quite the day. See you, folks.